From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now in the Afternoon Edition, we're learning more about a final pitch to keep the A's in Oakland. This time sent directly to the commissioner of Major League Baseball. Good afternoon, I'm Ryan Yamamoto. Oakland Mayor Shane Tao met with MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred as the owners get ready to vote on the A's move to Las Vegas. This meeting happened on Sunday, almost a month after Manfred said this about Oakland's efforts to keep the A's.
What is it that Oakland was prepared to do? There is no Oakland offer, okay? I mean, they never got to the point where they had a plan to build a stadium at any site.
And according to The Athletic, Tao showed Manfred documented evidence of the city's plan to build the A's a new stadium at Howard Terminal. Tao told The Athletic's Ken Rosenthal that Manfred said he would forward those documents to members of the league's relocation committee. MLB owners still need to vote on the potential A's relocation to Las Vegas, which would require 75% approval from the owners. We asked Mayor Tao about this meeting, and she said, "I felt it was important to meet with the commissioner in person, given the gravity of this upcoming vote. This decision isn't just business. This decision will have a lasting impact on a multi-generational fan base of working families who love this game and have a deep connection with baseball and the A's in Oakland." Mayor Tao will join us live on the Afternoon Edition. This will happen tomorrow to talk more about this. Well, Anchor Brewing Company announced today it will close after more than a century in San Francisco. The company says it can't keep operating in the current economic environment. Sean Chitna spent the morning outside of Anchor Brewing speaking to loyal customers and talking to employees about the surprise announcement.
The decision to close came as a shock to those who live and work nearby. Even employees who knew the company was struggling say they're surprised to learn that they will soon stop operating out of this location in San Francisco. The company gave workers 60 days notice today, explaining that a combination of the pandemic and inflation made it too difficult to stay open. Anchor Brewing says it's seen declining sales since 2016. It stopped brewing and will keep distributing beer through July or until it runs out of its current inventory. For longtime residents, this is just another blow as San Francisco continues to lose businesses and jobs because they can no longer operate in the city.
Each loss that has come with COVID and the tech stuff and seeing the Tenderloin, take a turn for the worst. And I've never lost hope, but each thing that leaves or each thing that gets ruined, it hurts.
Anchor Brewing dates back to 1896, surviving the 1906 earthquake, prohibition, and previous threats of bankruptcy. But in recent years, the company had to limit sales to California and cut production of its Christmas ale. Today's announcement also explained repeated attempts were made to find a buyer, but they could not strike a deal. And we're told employees were supposed to take part in an all-hands meeting today. Back to you.
And we're following the sudden closure on later editions of CBS News Bay Area. You can stream the latest updates 24/7 on CBS News Bay Area and follow new developments at KPIX.com. Well, Martinez Refinery has been cited by the Air District for releasing petroleum coke dust into the air yesterday. We first brought you that story right here on the Afternoon Edition. Health officials first thought the release only lasted a minute, but the Air Quality Management District says that release was actually for a half hour. This is the second release since November, and people who live in the area, well, they're frustrated.
We moved in knowing that the refinery was here. But our understanding and our expectation was that they were operating safely. This is yet another accident where there has been a release of something that we need to now not touch and not breathe.
And the November release was spent catalyst. The refinery says the petroleum coke got mixed with water during maintenance. And when the unit was turned back on yesterday, it was released into the air. Okay, let's get to First Alert meteorologist Jessica Birch. And Jessica, I see some blue skies right behind you.
Oh, that means we need to head down to the South Bay, Ryan, because right now we're in San Francisco and that's not the case. This is a live look over in San Jose. Off into the distance, you can see the airport. Blue skies down in the Santa Clara Valley where current temperatures are starting to warm up. We're sitting in the low 70s right now in San Jose. San Francisco sitting at 57 degrees. It kind of makes sense. Look how cloudy and cool it looks right now. Still plenty of tourists down there checking out the Golden Gate Bridge. and the lack thereof. Now here, as we head into this afternoon, they're in for a treat. That marine layer is going to start breaking apart pretty fast, actually. This is what we're looking at just around 6 o'clock. Notice how it kind of floats along our coastline. A lot lighter than yesterday, though, because by the time the sun sets, we're actually seeing more clear conditions near Baker Beach. Still pretty cloudy down south closer to Pacifica, Half Moon Bay, all along that coastline. Daytime highs today, they're starting to warm up. It's only Wednesday and we're already seeing 90s in our inland areas, 60s from the coast into the bay with a lot more sunshine. But heading into this weekend, high pressure ridges its way in. It's going to create a heat dome for us, calling for a couple of issues we're going to talk more about in a bit, but it's going to be first alert weather days around the corner. Ryan?
All right, thanks, Jess. Well, tech giants may have gotten access to your tax information. A congressional investigation found that tax prep companies like TaxSlayer, H&R Block, and TaxAct gave out sensitive information to Meta and Google without consent or appropriate disclosures. That could potentially be a violation of federal law. That report says the companies shared details about filing status, income, and tax refunds, which was then used for targeting advertising. Lawmakers want the Justice and the Treasury Departments to investigate. Meta says its systems are designed to filter out potentially sensitive data. Google has not responded to requests for comment. NATO shows a united front announcing new long-term security commitments to Ukraine. This comes as the military alliance is keeping Ukraine at arm's length, at least for now. President Biden met today with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. This comes as Ukraine will receive long-range missiles, tanks, and training for Ukrainian pilots on American planes. NATO has agreed to allow Ukraine into the alliance, but doing so now would draw all allies into Russia's war in the country, something NATO wants to avoid.
It's going to happen. You're all moving in the right direction. I think it's just a matter of getting by the next few months here.
Even with no timeline for NATO membership, Zelensky called this trip a meaningful success for Ukraine.